Alright, so good morning. Live podcast from my hammock for the day. Wanted to kind of give you an update as to what's going on. You'll notice pretty much nothing in this castle. This is my number one over in SAT, which I'll move over another one over to here to take over in the coming days if I ever finish healing all those troops. So, currently SAT has 363 million power. We have 62 members out of 90, which is fantastic. I'm just going to make sure to help. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I have going on in my items bag. So, got a whole bunch of stuff in here. What I want you to see is, first of all, these wings. A lot of times people just think that, they click on their dragon and they have all those wings already in there. But the reality is, if you notice these in your items bag, use them because they're just hiding out in there until you actually use them so that you can put them into your dragon. So, for instance, I've got a whole bunch of Guardian ones, and then I had the red ones for war. And since I'm already in here, I might as well go ahead and use all of these Lord experience ones. I've been saving them up for this cute little podcast. So, 6 hours later, let me just scroll down. I got a few VIPs. Use those. Scroll down. Oh, some dragon spirit. Can't have too much spirit, right? Let me scroll down a little bit more, take a look. Oh, but wait, there's more. I'm going to use all of my happy red roses. I'm going to use these barbarian chests. I'm going to use some of this. Then I'll use all of these. Go back. Oh, now I have more. So I'm going to go ahead and use the assault power, because that's really what I want to focus on this morning. It's the dragon stuff. I'll go back and use more. I just can't help myself. Let's do it now. Adding more. Can't ever have too much. Alright. Oh, level up to level 22. Yay! So, with that being said, now I go over here to where my dragon is hanging out. Click on dragon skills. Oh, well, what's this? I have 24,000 assault points and 26,000 guardian points hanging out. So, what I'd want to do is take a look. Monsters and barbs. Now, keep in mind, I use this mostly for harvesting. But at the same time, I do, help out quite a bit. So I may not want to necessarily do a bunch of bow against siege troops. Typically, that's what you want to do if you're using this as an attack castle. Maximum number of troops you can send in a march. Infantry against monsters and barbarians. Marching speed of your troop against monsters. I don't recommend that one. Mostly because it's a waste. Same with this one, increase your marching speed of your troops. But I'm going to go ahead and increase the attack of my siege on... well, wait a minute. I want to do cavalry against monsters and barbarians, because the siege are pretty much a waste at times. So I just boosted that one to an 8. Bowmen and siege against siege troops. Oh, why not? I'm going to do that one. I'm just going to boost it up 1. And then attack bowmen against monsters and barbarians. I'll do that one. So I've gotten rid of some of my points. Now, I've put those in specific areas based on the need of my castle. Again, this is not typically going to be an attack castle. This is mostly for harvesting, gathering resources, assisting the team with barbs, that type of thing. So over here on the other side, infantry against bowmen. That's just for defense. For the most part, anybody that attacks this castle is going to win. Gathering speed for all my troops on resources, yes, yes, yes. This one, health of your bowmen against monsters and barbarians, why not? We'll do that one a couple of times. Oh wait, one more time. So you'll notice my dragon is brown, and it's pretty much because I try to keep my points even over here. I'm not concerned about my traps. I can do one here, one there, one there. What is this one? That's for all resources. I can do one more, one more, one more, and what is this one? Well, yeah, I might as well do this one a couple of times. So now I've used all of them. I'm still a brown dragon. You'll notice that it didn't go up very much because when you're going up to like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, it's not going to cause your dragon to move too much. It will move a ton, however, if you go from like 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 11 to 12, it jumps drastically, so it can affect the color of your dragon and its skill set super fast, so be careful with that. So, with that being said, let's see, do that. Go ahead and hit this once. Seems I'm having an issue with my stuff loading online. I use Line for this game all the time, so if I end up posting this on, oh gosh, online somewhere else, just know that Line is a really good app to use if you're communicating with your team. So, again, that's what I'll use that one. I got a few more of these. Let me zoom out and I'll show you a couple of things here. You'll notice off to the left I have all of my marches out gathering, and you'll see that 2 of them are on very long walks. That's what I normally do to hide my troops, because if you have people that hate you and they port into your area, they're going to be looking for your farmers close to your hive. So I try to march mine pretty far away. And I'll pretend like I don't see you, Brian, just for the time being. I'll come back, sorry. But you'll notice I don't have a ton of resources up here. I have a little bit of wood, but in all fairness, I've got a lot of wood stored up, so I'm not like crying if somebody breaks in and steals 300,000 iron from me. What I do need to do, I don't have an extra march right now. I should have hid some of that food, because I'm going to be needing that. So that's pretty much the update for this morning. Look through your items, make sure you're using your items properly. Understand that your dragon is directly affected based on what you improve and what you don't improve. I would never encourage you to use the speed ups as far as with your dragon. You don't really need speed with your dragon. Sure, it makes your life a little bit easier to be quicker to your target, but for the most part, unless you're like a 30 castle, I would focus more on the power of your dragon versus the speed of your dragon. So, hope that makes sense.